The first thing prayer does is that it opens you to the voice of God. The second thing is that it brings the presence over you. The third thing is that it stirs the anointing in your spirit until it becomes a rod of authority. And the day will come when you will stir that anointing until that anointing will come out of your spirit and become a rod. That's where some of these men have gone to. And when they speak, their words never fall to the ground. Samuel, the Bible said in Samuel 7:12, it said the Philistines were tormenting Israel until Samuel came and planted a stone and called it Ebenezer. And when that priesthood was completed, he said from that day, the hand of God was perpetually against the Philistines. They never came against Israel again and succeeded, because Samuel, through priesthood, had built a hedge around Israel. A point came, that anointing grew until the anointing surrounded the whole of Naioth in Ramah. Saul came looking for Samuel. He fell down and began to prophesy. And a point came, that anointing was no longer just a circumference over Ramah. It became a scepter. And when they said they needed a king, Samuel showed up and said, to show you that I'm speaking for God. He said, this is dry season. He said, now rain will begin to fall. He didn't pray again, but the moment he said it, rain began to fall, because the anointing grew from a stirring, it became an atmosphere, it became a scepter. You will pray until that oil in your spirit will become a rod that you carry. And when you do this long enough, if you finish your assignment on earth and you want to go, you will hand over that rod to somebody as a mantle, because at this time you decide how you use it. It's no longer an anointing you stir. It's no longer an atmosphere. It has become a mantle. This is how mantles are created. Mantles are created from the altar of priesthood. A man walks on the oil becomes an atmosphere, then it becomes a mantle. When he wants to go, he will say, if you see me when I'm lifted, you have it. If you see me, this is not something you do anymore. I have it. I can give it to you. And like joke, when the mantle fell, he caught it. He stood by the Jordan. He said, where is the God of Elijah? He hit it on the water. The water parted. The same thing that took Elijah years of crystallizing, he had given it as a token. You will not leave this world until the anointing in your spirit grows to be an atmosphere and grows until it becomes a mantle. Some of you, when you are leaving this world, that mantle will be so strong, you will hand it over to your children. That's why he said concerning a righteous man, he said he leaves inheritances for his children. It's not cattle, it's not goats. Jacob said, the angel of the Lord appeared to me, and after I engaged that angel, I became a prince. And so he said, now I named the name of Israel upon Ephraim and Manasseh. They became Israel. When he wanted to go, he said, gather around me, you sons of Jacob. I will tell you the things that will befall you. He said, the scepter will not depart from Judah until Shiloh comes. A point will come, you will do business on the altar until you can hand over the mantle to your son and say, you will be a millionaire. You will be a prophet. You will be a king. No force on earth can stop it, because you have built something that has defeated the princes in the territory.